Good afternoon, Misfits and Dreamers. Bob here. We're going to do another cooking video. Today we're going to do fried cabbage. So what we're going to need is a head of cabbage shredded up. That's what this is here. We're going to need a thing of smoked sausage. We use the Hillshire Farms Naturals. We're going to need some brown rice in a boiling bag, some oil, some Goya. Now, see, that's my daughter's recipe. She's the one that taught it to me, so I figure I'd teach it to you guys. The only difference that I'm going to do, and I think it'll give it a little more flavor, is in here in this bag is a ham bone. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down into some water. We're going to let it boil for a little bit and then take it out. We're going to peel the ham off the bone and we're going to add that to our cabbage. So, on that note, let's get started. Okay, this is where I differ from my daughter. As you can see, the ham is pretty much done. So we're going to pull it out and let it cool. Now my daughter would drain all of this and then go put her cabbage in. I don't do that. I do not. That is all that flavoring there that the cabbage is going to pick up flavor. And if we do it right, we should be able to boil all this water off while retaining all the flavor in the cabbage. Alright, so our pan is on low. What we're going to do is put the cover on and we're just going to let this steam for a while. And then we're going to keep stirring it until all the water is gone. And then we're going to put a little bit of oil in here and fry it up. Alright guys, as you can see, this is steamed. So what we're going to do is you can see some of the water, it's almost boiled off. But this is the mistake my daughter makes, and shh, don't tell her. But I think fried cabbage works better this way. That's just me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the ham we took off the bone into the cabbage, and we're going to turn this down. And if you do it right, you should not have to use oil if you have a non-stick pan. If you're using a non-stick pan, maybe a couple tablespoons just to coat the bottom so it doesn't stick, and we're just going to turn this down and fry it. Alright, we added our ham, so we're just going to turn this on low. There's still a little bit of water left in it, and that's okay because that will boil off. Put the cover on, just let it go. Stir it once in a while until it turns brown. Alright, as you can see, this is pretty well cooked. So now what we're going to do is add about 2 tablespoons of oil just to brown this up. And we're going to add our kielbasa. I'll show you how to cut that up. And then we will boil our rice. We'll add that. And I'll show you that when that's done. Okay, we added our oil, 2 tablespoons. All you're going to do is just mix the oil. Make sure it's thoroughly distributed on your cabbage. And now we're going to let it brown. Alright, as I showed you, I'm going to do the kielbasa. What you're going to do with these is cut it in half again, and cut them into bite-sized pieces. Alright guys, we are now going to add our kielbasa, or whatever sausage you want to use, guys. We just use this because it gives a little more flavor. So now we're going to add this. We're going to stir this in. Now, we're going to start adding our flavoring. Don't want to add a lot of salt because remember the kielbasa and the ham has salt in it. So we're just going to sprinkle this over the top and stir that in. A little bit of the sesame. And we'll cover. And we'll let it go. Alright, now that our cabbage is frying, we're going to get a pan, fill it with water, heat it up, and we're going to put our rice in. Alright guys, that's our boiling bag brown rice. What we're going to do with this is follow package directions, 8 to 12 minutes in boiling water. We'll take it out, we'll let it drain, and then we'll add it to our cabbage. Alright, there is our fried cabbage. What we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to add the rice. But also too guys, you crack some pepper in here, fresh cracked pepper, and one that gives a little more flavor. I don't oversalt this because like I said, between the kielbasa and the ham, right? So lo and behold, you have all that flavor, all that salt. You want everything because then all you're going to taste is salt. So let me finish my rice here. I'll put it in, mix it together, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, there is our rice. So we're going to let this cool just a little bit. I let it drain. And then we're going to add it to our fried cabbage. And then we will show you how to plate this. Alright, all we're going to do is just mix the rice in with this. Guys, the nice thing about this, sorry I'm moving you around. Nicest thing about this, guys, it's a one-pot meal. You know, other than the pot that you use for the boiling water. But, I mean, other than that, it's a one-pot meal. So, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to serve this with cornbread. And I'll show you how to plate it. And don't forget the hot sauce. Alright, guys. There is your fried cabbage with rice. With your cornbread. If you are new here, please hit the notification button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next cooking vlog. Have a great day, guys.